Okay, so last night when I went to bed, I had my TV on the CW and was watching some movie about a ambulance female who gets involved with this some kind of super soldier, and there's something going on where they have to work together to save LA, I think, or from some kind of virus type situation or some kind of attack. Right. I forgot what it was called off the top of my head. But anyway, so when I woke up, though, the TV was on WTGS, which is Fox, right? And I didn't turn the channel again, right? Though I also haven't brought this up in over a month, right? See, I only bring it up if I find it on the wrong channel. Now, either someone was acting like a ghost, right? Because you have to manually do this, right? And hit the button for it to go to Fox, right? Now, you can do the channel changer, right? As well. But you gotta, do one or the other, right? Now, for it to go from CW, which is channel 35, to Fox, which is 28 WTGS, right? And the CW is WSAV2, which is also channel 3, right? And this is Victoria Kokikos, I believe, on JCL this morning, doing the weather for us.
Just 2 days ago, but now we are in the clear. We are not expecting any tropical activity for at least.
So I woke up around a little bit between 3 and 4.
Temperatures head to about 92 degrees. Feeling temperatures once again in those triple digits. It'll be hot and humid out there as we go through the rest of the week. Umbrella on standby, not all day rain each day. Temperatures will head towards those low 90s. Feeling temperatures on Thursday and
Friday. But it's 4:44 a.m. Right.
94 degrees by next Sunday as skies begin to dry out. Frank.
All right, thanks so much, Big. Well, this morning, several people hurt after authorities say a man purposely plowed into a gas station. Investigators say the man behind the wheel is now dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, this all happened yesterday.
Now, that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Now, according to the Georgia State Patrol, witnesses saw a GMC Sierra crew cab truck slam into the gas station sign before it struck multiple cars and gas pumps. GSP says people then went to check on the driver when they saw the man pull out a gun and he used to shoot himself in the head. Authorities say the other people injured at the scene are expected to be okay. The local authorities are working to find out who's behind a bomb threat.
Well, I don't think that was just about gas, right? either the person is unstable, right, and would do something that crazy, right, and they won't seek help for whatever their situation is, like I would, right? Now, my main problem when I first got into the Navy, like I said, was the sleeping issue, right? During the school, after my wreck in '86, for my 11th grade year, especially in some of the early morning classes, or social studies or something, I think, right? In Miss Dove's class, after she took over for the other teacher, right, who was kind of a hard butt or ass, right? Well, anyway, which could mean your butt or backside, right? Well, anyway, I started having problems sleeping, right? I would fall asleep in her class, right? And it was one of the early morning classes, right? Well, when I got into the Navy, I noticed the problem, right? Where I would nod off and then, wake up, right? Off and on throughout the class, right? Now, it could have been a shorter time than I actually told Dr. Weinrep. And the reason for that is you're not sure, unless you have a watch, and they didn't allow us to have a watch, I don't think yet. I'm not sure, right? But unless you have a watch, you're not sure, what time it is, right? Or how many minutes you fall asleep, unless they have a clock, which I don't remember that either, right? All those details, right? But I do know the remote here was on the bed about midway facing the door. And I may have left one of the latches off, right, or both of them on the door. Not sure, but let's go check. Right. Now, I live alone, right? And that's why that could be a problem, right? Because I don't know that between the time I went to bed, which is after 11 p.m., if someone didn't try to get in the house, right? Or if somebody messing with me, somehow changing the remote, right? Now, like I said about the holes, though, I can see through the hole. Turn on the light. What's it? Right. And not even fully open the door to check if someone's outside. And it's a female. Well, that's the only way you're getting in. Now, unless someone programmed the remote as well to mess with me, right? That's another way you might can do it, but they have to tune it to the right remote, which would be a universal remote, and change the channel. I don't know if it would work outside the house, but at least still inside the house, right? So the remote was about there, maybe a little higher when I went to sleep, right? Though it was more facing this way about here. Now, you see what I mean, how if I go to sleep and wake up with it the channel on the wrong channel, right? And I know I had it on 35, right? Who changed the channel? That's the question, right? Now, I can't prove even who came in, right? Only say it was on a different channel than I left it on last night before I went to bed, right? I didn't expect it either, right? That's another thing about all of this, right? So, the third possibility is either an angel of the Lord changed it, or someone came by again last night and we made love and they left after I let them in, but again, I changed the channel myself, right? Right. Now, I can't, again, prove anything, right? But that's the only suggestion I can think of. I thought I had the lava lamp on. Whatever, right? I usually turn it on, right? So, two things are different this morning that I did before I went to bed, right? That when I woke up are changed, right? And they're small details that either someone knocking at the door or ringing the doorbell would do to wake me up, right? And then, of course, I would go to the door and see who was at the door, right? So the problem ain't the person who came by. The problem is, why don't I remember who came by, right? And I reported on this, and again, right, a few weeks now, right? Almost over a month, right? And I only say something if it's really changed, right? And I really don't remember, right, how it got on that channel, right? Now, the other possibility is that while we were leaving, right, or someone came by, right, and I changed the channel without memory of it, is that I got ambushed or something when I got to the door. Locked the door back, right, after the ambush, right, and went back to sleep. And forgot who came by, right? But that's the only way the channel and the lamp could be off, right? So that's two different things, right? I know I did last night that were changed by the morning, right? Or a little bit after 3, right? So I went to bed shortly after 11, and I was watching Laura Croft on Sci-Fi, but I don't remember again changing the channel, but to channel 35, right? And that's cause news was kind of on, and I didn't feel like watching any news just yet, right? And put it on a movie, right? And then I got tired and turned off the TV with the remote there. So, even though this has a lot of explaining, right? If I have to explain it to you, right? I'm explaining it to you because I know something happened, right?
Working. I think it's because there's love enough to go around and some to spare.
So have a good day with the Waltons.
Weekdays at noon on ATV's Savannah Hilton Head. What the story is.
Now, whether it changes again or not, right? And it ain't cause I can prove to you who came by. I can't, right? I don't have a camera system, right, set up, right, to monitor myself at night either, right? But anyway, just trying to let you know something weird happened last night, right? So it could be a while again before it happens again, right? But if I notice it again, I'll say something again, right? Not to prove who it was, but just say, I think that's what happened, right? All right. Have a good night.